All right, it's everything fertility for the hour of the Fertile Fireside Chat. How's everyone doing? Great to see everyone. Checking in. Hello. How's everyone doing? Welcome to the Fertile Fireside Chat, CNY Fertility, and more. Hi. Another great day. It's windy and cold in upstate New York. Sweetie, how you doing? Good morning. Let's see, Maria, hi. Let's see, Hatch Ship, good morning. Meat glue in the U.S. We use glue for things. Where do we get it? That's the miracle, the amazing thing that I don't always know, but what is the right glue? Meat is what we should be eating. And I guess glue is another interesting one. I don't really know that answer so much. I don't know that I know that. That's a very good question or comment, isn't it? All right, sorry I stepped off the grid for a moment. I have to clean up a little bit. Good morning, Nutshell. Good morning. Let's see, from Detroit, how are you doing? Gertha, how are you doing? The Fertile Fireside Chat, talking about everything fertility. And if you haven't checked out the Fertile Fireside Chat, but the CNY Fertility Family Building Guide, you can get it on Amazon. We have our new book out, right? Buffalo, I think they did fine. They were open. They didn't, they didn't miss a beat, as they say, right? Healthy weight to gain on a carnivore pregnancy. Well, as long as your baby is growing naturally and normally, then you're gaining the right amount of weight. I don't think anyone knows that, right? We're telling all women to lose weight and be skinny, and yet maybe we've got it all just off a little bit. So I don't think we know that. Whatever your weight of your baby is should be the gaining weight. But many women are overweight, and if you're overweight, you're losing weight. That is, and even maintaining the same weight is very common, right? Fat is the fuel for the fetus and the Ferrari. That is it. We are both carrying a fetus and we're the Ferrari. So it's fat that is, and so many women lose weight in pregnancy because they're way overweight, as we have listed it, right? Let's see. All right, Sanjeev, good night from India. Let's see. I wish, Mandy, go ahead, keep moving on. This is the Fertile Fireside Chat, the hour of fertile power. Let's see. Saying, so don't quit, right? How do you suggest starting the carnivore way of eating with GERD for fertility? Wanting to start it soon. Start it now. It's bacon, eggs. See, the baby's way. This is Kiltz's baby's way for fertility. Bacon, eggs, butter, beef. Kiltz's ice cream from time to time. Intermittently feasting. One meal a day is the very best. And of course, lots of salt. Salt. Excess salt is excreted. Excess sugar is saved. That's the simple story. And for those that are, there's the lion's way and Kiltz's way. Basically, the lion's way is steak, salt, and water. But fat, you must eat the fat. Let's see. Erica, Miss America, welcome. Howdy to all from Houston, Texas, right, Princess? We are the gods and the goddesses. It's as simple as that. You want to have a baby, eat like a lioness, not like a pig, cow, and sheep. It turns out that the plants are the predators and we are simply the prey, and they're way smarter than us, right? Here for the hour of fertile power. That's it. Torres, how you doing? KC Chopper, how are you? Water with some salt in it. It's the best. Listen, you don't have to get the Gerolsteiner. You just get water, throw in some salt. Redmond's great. And if you eat the fatty meat, that's it. Masterful. God up above. God is up above in all of our minds. We are the mental construct and creators of God. God is our story. That's so simple. Salt causes no salt. Sugar causes hypertension. Salt causes health and wellness. Listen, everything they've said is wrong. Don't forget the bone broth. Kiltz's bone broth is amazing. Miss Tia's recipe is simply chicken. A lot of chicken parts. That's it. Throw all the parts in there, right? All the parts. And then I added the butter, a stick of butter and a lot of salt. A stick of butter and a lot of salt. That's critical. Tanzania, how you doing, Victoria? Marika, good morning. Myra, all over the globe, we're talking about fertility. You want to have a baby. This is ultimately why we're born, right? We exist for reproduction, but we're eating the food that's meant for a pig, cow, and a sheep, right? Fastest meat to eat you recommend. What's the fattiest? Oh, well, I go for the fattiest ribeye. That's it, the best, right? Amanda, good morning. How are you doing? And Trellis, good morning. I am fantastic. Another spectacular day in God's universe. And we are all living God's universe, right? The human beings created the story of the gods. And so simple and amazing, we are the gods, right? Let's see, Dixie River, how you doing? Ionized. Listen, I go for Redmond, Himalayan, Morton, but if you eat the fatty meat, organ meats, liver, even the brain, according to Dr. Sophia Clemens in Paleomedicina, then yes, you don't need the iodine. It's all in there, right? Less sick with carnivore. And you feel more amazing with carnivore. Yes, you get less sick on carnivore, right? Transfer should eat to, let's see, good morning, Andra. After a transfer, what should they eat to? Progesterone over 10, we like 20. Estrogen, 20 to 200 to 2000. It's all over the place. So it's not just one, right? Let's see, easy to make cultured butter. Earth isn't the spinning supersonic water rock, molten core, cool curving oceans, and a pressurized atmosphere adjacent to a vacuum sans physical barrier. Awesome. Vernal. Awesome. Dixie, again, carnivore is the very best way to having a baby. Again, the baby's way. Bacon, eggs, butter, beef, Kiltz's ice cream, and salt. Yes, from time to time, ice cream, but you make it. Go to Kiltz's ice cream. It's the best. But some people can't tolerate milk from a cow. Try milk from a human or milk from a goat. But some people not at all, right? Recommend for PCOS patients, let's see, for PCOS patients start a month prior. Number one is you can look at the molecular fertility male and female supplements. They're not required, but they may help. And don't forget the inositol or ovasitol. They're all good. But the most important part, eat the fatty meat. That's the very, 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 very best thing that we can eat as humans. All right. Fat. If you're skinny in a famine, you're dead. And fat increases implantation and fertilization. Speak with you in private. Gerthas, you can email me. You can instant message me on Instagram. That would be better, Gertha. Or text me 315-416-9872. Be glad to communicate. All over the globe. We're talking to clients all over the globe. But try that, Gertha. Or email me also at rkiltz@cnyfertility.com. But it's very best. And we are doing the very best we can. It's been so busy, which makes it hard for so many to get in. And it's frustrating. Yes, we're affordable, accessible, integrated, but it is sometimes hard. Don't give up. That's the real big one. Salt does not cause pressure issues. Sugar does. That's it. Greater than 10 on progesterone and anywhere between 20 and 2000 on estrogen. Whitney, how you doing? The CNY Fertile Group. When will organ pills be back in stock? Andra, I'm hoping in a week. Listen, everything is back ordered. Getting Sarasota open for fertility for full-on care is taking a little longer. Gertha, 315-416-9872, or Instagram is a good way on Dr. Kiltz. Let's see, modified natural with Gomal and Menopure to try. Menopure's on back order. It might be difficult for some. Lining to grow. Will this work too or cancel because of lining? Try estrogen patches and letrozole. That's another one that may be helpful also, by the way. Number text 315-416-9872. Good morning, desde Mexico. Awesome. Forma que hable en español. Yo sí, tienen personas para hablar español así en my fertility, pero yo poquito. Explain the difference in HCG wash, Neupogen wash, or PRP washes. Well, all of them are just a small amount of either HCG, PRP, or Neupogen in the uterine cavity. They may help with implantation. That's why we use them. So the PRP is from your own blood. The HCG is from pregnant prophylaxis, pregnant prophylaxis, and then Neupogen obviously is from Neupogen. Colonoscopy, Anila. I have one plan for annual control. Afraid to do it because the perforations can generate. Well, I've had them. They're still part of our Western medicine, but if you go carnivore and eliminate the plants, it's better. Anastasia Black of two failed transfers suggest which would you start looking at, both or modified natural PCOS. Well, you want to start a carnivore. The baby's weight for one. Laparoscopy, hysteroscopy. If you haven't had the surgery to look inside for endo, you might look at that. And this is where letrozole trigger shot with either estrogen patch or vaginal estrogen, and then look at the immune 3 and immune 4 protocols. And then go in the Family Building Guide on Amazon, by the way. Family Building Guide on Amazon, which has all these protocols in them. And it talks a little bit about the best way to get there, right? But it's persistence. It's never giving up. Failure is not a get away. I failed so many times. Failure is not a badge of you're a failure. It's the badge that you're out there to do something and you're willing to do something hard. Don't give up. Humira better than none. Or one is still good, by the way, Amanda. I do believe it, right? Yes. All right. What are the chances of conceiving naturally with the low morphology? 100%. Never give up. And men do the lion's way. Women do the baby's way. But both of them, bacon, eggs, butter, beef, Kiltz's ice cream, salt, 1 meal a day, 2 at the most. 1 meal, 1 snack, 1 meal, 2 snacks, but not 2 or 3 meals a day. That's what I recommend, right? The morphology is improved. Don't forget the molecular fertility male and female supplements and the nutritional solutions. But most of all, if you're simply going to a fatty meat nutrition, it's the very best ever, my friends. Ever. That's the amazing story of the, we are lions, not pigs, cows, or sheep. 1 dose of Humira, yes. Any doubt, any auto injectors you recommend for progesterone shots? You're right, they're tough. I don't know them personally, but they can be very helpful. But they do. Maybe some people suggesting every other day rather than every day. That might be a nice improvement, right? For sure. Kiltz's bone broth, best, right? 3 failed. Sarah Tetford, 3 failed IUIs. We seem to struggle with having more than 1 good-sized follicle. What makes IVF give more follicles? We also struggle with thickening my lining. That's always a tough one, is get more follicles. It's a hard one. Higher doses don't always make more follicles. I personally love 5 to 10 of letrozole the whole time of stem. The gonal follistin 200, HCG 20 whole time. You might even try some Orilissa instead of the sub-Q. Cetrotide or ganirelix is another method for preventing ovulation. And then HCG 10,000 or Lupron 4 to 5 milligrams. My pleasure. Again, 315-416-9872. I get to as many as I can in any one day. Sometimes I have to turn them off and I got to get into either my resting space for meditation and prayer, my naps, or I get into my pottery studio where I do potting, painting, poetry, music, and make the music of your life. Remember this. Can you do anything? Yes, you can. You can do anything you do, right? My pleasure, by the way. Lupron and next protocol or go to lab. Well, you could do. So if you're thinking endometriosis, you can do 2 to 3 months of Lupron or Orilissa or Myfembree. That can work. The antimicrobial protocol, some antibiotic, Levaquin, Flagyl, Valtrex, Diflucan, or Doxy, Flagyl, Valtrex, and diflucan. I think those are all good. And then the antihistamine, which is Claritin, Pepsin, and Benadryl. I've been attacked by some viruses. They love kilts a lot, right? All right. Perforations, again, there's complications to everything we do. Nothing you do is without a risk. Even PGS testing is not perfect. New Mexico, Gabby, awesome. Buenos, let's see, bendiciones, Dr. Garcia. Sandy, how you doing? Using vaginal, yes, Viagra, absolutely. Helps with lining thickness, but it might even help with implantation. Might, right? Let's see, heal a fatty liver, carnivore cruise. It's simple. If you simply fast 1 meal a day and eat fatty meat, 1-to-1, 2-to-1, 1 fat, 1 protein, 2 fat, 1 protein. And that's where it's at. Stop eating plants, but you can't eat lean meat. It's deadly. That's why chicken and fish, I don't recommend. Heal a fatty liver, stop eating plants and lean meat. Nosebleeds in 2 days, 4 post FET. Let's see. Well, are you using aspirin? Are you maybe even LDN or Lovenox? You should stop it. Go get it checked. Viagra vaginally, basically, it helps with improving blood flow in the vagina, in the uterus, helps the baby. We love Dr. V. She is amazing. Our Atlanta office is rocking and rolling. We're working to everyone improve everything, right? That's what we're working to do. Improve everyone and everything. So try to get a little bit more light for kilts. Is that better? I think it's better. All right. She is amazing. Thank you. Protocol aside from Omnitrope for low AMH or DOR. Well, besides the baby's weight, we all know that. Kilts is always going to talk about why bacon, eggs, butter, beef, 1 meal a day, and salt is critical. But this is where even some DHEA, 25 to 50 milligrams a day, can be helpful. The ovarian bloom can be helpful. And mini dose, low dose, and even natural doses can be helpful. But sometimes you got to go to donor eggs. Right? All of our eggs, sperm, all of us are the same. We're not different, right? We're the same. But yes, absolutely, if you have had multiple miscarriages, it's why a ton of us do it. Let's see, kind of water. Let's see, what was that? Raw marrow, bone broth, absolutely, liver, all the raw stuff. Carnivore reverses everything, right? We are lions that have been duped to eat plants. Plants are damaging your ovaries, your uterus, your tubes, your brain, your bowels, your everything. So simple. Protocol for transfer, Sarah. Medicated is the most common. Estrogen, then progesterone, and then transfer. That's the most common, but natural low-dose protocols, modified natural with letrozole and the trigger shot, those are very common. Let's see, happy to discover. Thank you, Mr. Model. How you doing, my friend? Sarah Tedford, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Wherever you are around in this world, we're here to share ideas of helping your body, right? Letrozole, transfer day, E2, 55. That's okay. As long as your lining got there on what you're on, you're fine. And everyone's worried about the numbers. Don't worry about the numbers, right? Let's see. Thanks for your answer. I have booked a meeting with at a clinic in a month. All that. I'm here for everyone, by the way. Simply email our kilts at CMI Fertility or go to drkilts.com or CMIfertility.com. We have an amazing team of practitioners, providers. Rockefeller Petro-based drugs. Let's see. Listen, natural is always the best. I'm a Western trained, practicing Eastern medicine, integrating everything. So wherever way you want to go, we're welcome to help you there. Pushing Rockefeller Petro-based. Yes, thank you. Modesto, Cali. Use vaginal Viagra, 25 milligrams, 2 to 4 times intravaginally a day. Let's see, is giving garbage advice. Thank you. God bless you. Each of us decides what's right and wrong. But, sometimes I've learned from people that I didn't believe. I was like, well, let me listen. Again, Western trained, practicing natural first. And what I've learned is through meditation, prayer, eating fat Fatty meat is the very best, but if you're a vegan vegetarian, it's increase the fat, eat less and carbs, and eat less frequently. That'll help also. January is coming up fast, Bulk. Absolutely. Thank you. Let's see. Hope this can help. It helps all of our livers. Our livers, see, the liver's function is to make fat out of carbs and protein. The liver's function is to make fat out of carbs and protein. But we've been duped to thinking it detoxifies. Nope, it's not its function. That's a secondary function for sure. Muchas gracias a todos. Doc, do you ever do, let's see. Doc, did you ever do, I was mostly a Mediterranean consumer for years, but we'll take care of everyone, by the way. Vegans, vegetarians, Mediterraneans, carnivarians, everyone. Doesn't matter what you're coming from, where you're at, or where you're going. We're all working together. Can we walk? Do normal activity? Yes, Emma, you may. But again, don't overheat the body, right? Listen, what did we say from the cave era? You go for a run, you'd be dead, right? Let's see, how common do day 3 embryos graded 2.8 all the time? Listen, you're judging as if you know it's supposed to be one way and not another. An embryo is an embryo. Put it in and have faith and be kind to that embryo, right? Oh, that embryo's never going to make it. Who said, right? Who said? Have faith in your embryo. Sarasota, IVF, I'm hoping March model. Absolutely. We're working to get it open ASAP. We're getting a training center, bringing on new embryologists, and we're really excited about it, right? Day 3 embryos make babies all the time. Let's see. We take care of everyone, and I've been in the vegan vegetarian world personally. And that's why I had arthritis, psoriasis, bowel bleeding, hemorrhoids, kidney stones, migraines, depression, anxiety, for sure. Regards to weather and location during January, March, God willing, we've been open in Syracuse, Colorado forever. We know how to move the snow, right? Absolutely. Aspirin, prenatal, methylfolate, what else could it take with MTHFR? Well, Lovenox, aspirin, steroids, and fatty meat. You want to eat the fatty meat and eliminate the plants. That's it. I love my chicken bone broth. I'm going to be making some today. And I love the bone marrow. Oh yeah, but I got to shake it up, get the lid off, or get your spoon, and that's another good way to do it. And I'm always dripping a little bit. MTHFR is very common. Everyone has it because they're eating plants which are poisonous to all of our cells. They're damaging us, right? Carnivore diet to get pregnant. Once I became pregnant, stay carnivore. Absolutely, Ali. Dombro. Stay carnivore. Listen, we are forever the lionesses and the lions. The lion's way, the baby's way, Kiltz's way is crazy for sure. But when I did it, it's a game changer, right? What happens if cycles get canceled because of weather? It's not common, Sarah. It's rare enough, but you gotta get here early sometimes. You gotta show up early. That's it, right? Early bird catches the worm. Worms, life, right? Let's see. GERD, acidity, stomach can cause vaginal pain. Absolutely. What I've learned is that the trouble in our gut causes the trouble everywhere in our body. Go carnivore. Carnivores, lions don't eat all day long. They eat from time to time. The bone broth, it's simple. I take a whole chicken or a bunch of chicken wings and throw them in a crock pot, pour in 2 to 3 liters of water, and then a ton of salt, cover it up. Bingo, day 2 or 3, usually just 7 to 12 hours enough, but longer is better. Throw in more bones. Take out and take all that juice. It is the very best. And don't forget, eat the bone marrow, eat the liver, and the brains. The brains will build your brains, right? Let's see, stay carnivore. Don't know keto. See, keto is pedestrian. Carnivore is masterful. And if you're a woman wanting to have a baby, you got to check out Kiltz's Baby's Way. And our new carnivore is coming out, but bacon, eggs, butter, beef, bet $1 billion. Bet $1 billion you get pregnant on Kiltz's Baby's Way. Keto's good and carnivore is masterful, but Baby's Way, the Lion's Way, Kiltz's Way. It's radical, right? But our new Kiltz's Keto is carnivore. It's crazy, right? And we have the keto. You can get it online. It's good, but carnivore's better. I know. When you become pregnant, stay that way. What is the difference between follistim and gonal F? Well, they're both about the same price and essentially about the same, in my opinion. Although for some reason, some people do better with goats or lamb or beef or bison. So, if one isn't working, do the other, right? And add HCG as the LH, appears on back order for sure. You're the best, DP, Resto Music. And don't forget, get your guitar, get your drums, get your box drum. Play the music of life. You are the master of your life, right? And if you're infertile, don't chastise yourself about it. Imagine it's God's gift for magic creation, right? That's it. Let's see, my father-in-law, low flesh with incapacitated. Then he had a feeding tube, fed a meat-based diet, and I watched his body rebuild. Meat, oh, Mr. Model, that's it. Meat makes us the masters. Even if you're on a feeding tube, feed the meat. That's it. That's why bone broth and bone marrow, it's the best if you want to be the best. Reverse TV, Kiltz is going down to Costa Rica and working with the masters, right? So many great people, Baker, Bella, Barry. Let's see, well, I don't know if Bella's there, but I know Ken Berry, and so many great people. Chafee's there, so some great people. How do you prepare for transfer? Vika. Well, first thing you want to do is get the family building guide and listen to watch Kiltz's craziness, right? And visualize. This is where meditation and prayer come in. Thank you, Lord Creator, for my babies, my family, my creativity, right? You want to imagine it is as if it is, and it shall be that or better. And don't see, we do get mad and sad and depressed, but you want to sort of like spark the fire of improving and imagining that all of it is the gift of the gods, right? For you to learn new and different. So if you go keto is okay, carnivore is best, 1 meal a day, eat the fat. And molecular fertility nutritional solutions are supplements that may be helpful for you. And then from there, look at the protocols. Talk to one of our practitioners. It's been crazy busy, and we're so grateful to everyone. Thank you. Changing souls, right? We're changing souls. You're changing your life. You change your life. Be the example that everyone else can find ways to change their lives, right? That's what this story is really about, right? HCG boosters. Yes, you can do both of them. Again, which one? You can do all of them. You can do none of them. You can simply, feed them, flatter them, and you know what, him, and have a baby. You gotta be, and whatever it is, reproduction is the thing that matters most in our existence. That's it, right? Feel the inflammation in my face when my food digests, right? My skin is looking better than ever. Raw beef liver, oh my God. Raw beef liver is best. Oh my God, absolutely. Acne for a decade. Used to eat carbs, heavy meal. I would feel the inflammation, Matt, rising in your face, right? Eat like a lion. See, I say feasting, one beautiful meal a day, right? And with your family, your community, right? And why do we love the fires, right? The fires spark who we are, our ancestral nature, right? That's it. Those fries that wherever you go, tell them you want them extra crispy. You want them fried in lard, tallow, or duck grease. And then I do sour cream with salt or mayonnaise. I go to, it's either Mirbeau, Crabs and Skinny Alice makes a good one. And sodas, Gilda's. And the other one is lemongrass. But so many great places out there, but you have to ask. You have to ask. Don't just ask and it shall be given. Knock and the door shall open. That's it. Never, ever give up. And faith builds facts. Faith builds facts. And the fact is, you are alive and you are the goddesses and the gods of life, right? One meal at night is my very best one. But one meal, one snack, one meal, two snacks. But I really believe we're eating too frequently as one of the big wrong things. The skin is so much better when you eat the bone marrow, the bone broth, the tallow, the lard, the ghee, right? And for my friends in India, you got to eat the fat. If you're a vegetarian, it's eggs, butter, cream, a little bit of cheese, but it's mostly you got to eat the eggs and the butter, the ghee. That's it. Absolutely. We're changing lives, right? Eric Aiken, Wes D. Masters, awesome. The Home Loan King, thank you for being here. Dixie River, you are awesome, right? Let's see. We're all causing troubles, I know. Let's see. Again, they're here to listen. Sometimes they're going to write things to get our attention, but you scroll right past the negativity, but they're here to learn. See, they're going to get something out of this. Even if you think, oh, get them out of here. No. Let them be. We're all learning together, right? Will Sarasota will be ready. I'm hoping April 1st. Matt, thank you. Chicken broth. I love beef broth, Sylvia. But for whatever reason, I got my chicken broth. I'm leaking, I'm making messes. Can we, let's see. We can see you love life so much. If you have a chance, do you like to have another, you know what? Life is my child right now. Miss Pilar is my 34-year young child, and I'm loving life in many ways. But if God permits, it will happen. And God opens all sorts. So I never say no to the future, yes to everything. That's it, right? How can you tell it's early pregnancy symptoms? It's the meds. Oh, that's a hard one, Andra. But never give up and be open to all the things that God gives us, right? He gives us cars, planes, boats, tools to do the work. He gives us the good book to read every day, and read the good book every single day. That's it. And find a good, positive, inspirational book. That is so critical and important for all of us. Right? Never, ever give up. That's my motto. The good book. This is from my parents always reading some texts out of the Old Testament, the New Testament, the Quran, the Bhagavad Gita. All of these are so critical and important for us as humans being, right? Let's see. My pleasure. Any goat bone broth, or lamb bone broth, or camel. There's so many great bison, right? Elk. Do you think the cause from reciting BV? It's plants. Lean meat and plants are deadly, and alcohol, tea, coffees are deadly. They feed the microbes inside the bowels, right? Probiotics are deadly. Don't use them, by the way. And when you do this, you will feel so much more in the amazing category. So amazing. Is the World Cup going today? Where's the World Cup happening? All right. See, I have to take my spoon. Depends on the temperature. And I like to keep it near the fire to warm it up. That's the very best bone broth. Warm bone broth. Good morning. God bless you, Trellis. And Trellis, good morning. Wonderful. No more stomach issues. Mine are gone. I used to have GERD, farts and burps and hemorrhoids and all sorts of things. So many people are suffering because they're eating plants and fiber and fruits and vegetables and honey. Don't do it. You're feeding the microbes in the mouth, in the esophagus, in the stomach, even and everywhere. It's not good for us. It's bad for us. All right, let's see. Welcome today to Kiltz's The Fertile Fireside Chat. And we're all learning this great journey together, are we not, right? This is the master's way, right? Is it easy? No, it's not meant to be. The tips to increase egg quality, priority to egg retrieval, Well, go to the baby's way. Fasting is lasting. Eat the fat, the liver, the bone marrow, the bone broth. For women, it may be cow's ovaries, right? Beef ovaries. Men, it's beef testicles, maybe, right? But too much testosterone and estrogen that you take in suppresses. Now, estrogen for women, it suppresses LH and FSH, which allows the ovary to open up the receptors. That may be good too, right? Awesome. Thank you for everyone for being here this beautiful morning. Oh man, so many people on Dr. Kiltz. Thank you for being here. Appreciate that. Everything about fertility. And ultimately, if you're healthy for fertility, you're healthy for everything in life, right? That is the simplicity of it, right? Thanks for joining. Quran, I love the Quran. Bulking method for a guy who likes to work out. Bulking, listen, lift heavier weights, right? But not too heavy that you're going to break something. And eat fatty meat. That's the way. And have faith in God, right? The Quran, the Bhagavad Gita, the New, the Old Testament, all of these human texts that will inspire your life, right? Roasting pork belly, nice, Becky. And JD's doing awesome. I don't drink milk of any significance or frequency. I use my milk, I use cream and butter. Kiltz's ice cream. But again, some people can't tolerate it at all, right? Greetings from Germany, Jim. My partner Tia loves to go to Germany. She loves it over there. I have not been yet. Not yet, but I will be there. Let's see. Keto carnivore mothers give birth to healthier babies, Nick. The healthier. See, women who eat a lot of plants have fatter babies, but they're not healthy babies. There's the right size, right? So you will have the beautiful sized baby, and then they start suckling on the breast and they get chunky, right? You don't want to have too big of a baby. It doesn't come out the canal. That's one of our biggest problems, right? Eat fatty meat, stay carnivore throughout your pregnancy, and fatty meat is it. That's it. Let's see, Sandy Tack, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Being too thin is deadly. Absolutely. Add the fat, eat the fat. And you can be skinny, but eat the fat. It's critical, right? I'm going to do some pork belly a little bit later today also. Paul recommends fruit. Do not eat any fruit. Oh, no, Trellis. Listen, Dr. Paul is not recommending things for those that are sick. He's just in the party world a little bit. Again, I love Dr. Saladino, but the right way is to stay away from honey or fruit of any significance or frequency. That's really it, my friends. Christy, thank you very much. Look we're all working together. And if I say anything that is harming anyone, please forgive me. And our phone system has been so challenged. We're really working. We're hiring more people that want to be on the phone team to help either volunteers or those. We're really working to stay affordable, accessible to everyone. Bulking methods, men, start lifting heavy weights, right? But you got to do it at least 3 times a week and stay away from the supplements and all the smoothies and shakes. You don't need them, right? All right, let's see. Ooh, this gets hot. It gets hot fast. Woo, by the fire. Will that cool down a second? All right. What point can transfer 2 PGT normals? Over 40 potentially, or multiple failed cycles, Anastasia. Tubal blockage, it's caused by inflammation for proximal obstruction all the time. So if you go to Kiltz's Baby's Way, I know it's all I ever say, right? Bacon, eggs, butter, beef, be the lioness you are. Stop eating plants, but it's fatty. You must eat the fat. That's critical for all of us, right? So if you eat the fat, your body works better. Your bowels, butter, a stick of butter a day will help reduce the inflammation. Listen, with all the sinus inflammation, it's all from all the pollen from the plants because they want to kill us. Kill us. Fort transfer failed. Lisa Palmer did a fresh to the perfect uterus. Let's see, battling my age 45. Keep pulling out 7 to 17. Don't give up. Keep going. Don't give up. Keep going. Don't give up. Keep going. Even a gestational carrier. We need more women that are willing to donate eggs and donate a uterus, but donate lower. We need donations, right? Are you willing to help someone else have a beautiful baby? If you've been suffering from fertility issues or you know someone is, help give more, right? Bulking method for a guy who likes to work out in the gym, lift heavy weights, keep lifting the weights and eating the fatty meat. That's all you need to do. Let's see, AS strength, keep lifting heavy weights, lower egg quality, 30 years. Hashimoto's male factor, should I be on an immune protocol, 2, 3, or 4? But you want to stay eating the fatty meats. Fat makes us fertile and fit. You've got it all wrong, all right? Is beads, oh boy. Carnivore throughout your pregnancy, McCree, you know it, right? You know it, show it, tell the world about it. McCree, we're going to do a live, aren't we? I love it. We've got to share the word. Chacarette sent a request. Awesome. Residents. Should I worry about how LDL, HDL? All these things are lipid lunacies. They're lies. Basically, our body. Listen, the science on cholesterol is basically science to sell you snake oil drugs. You don't need them. That's it. You should worry about nothing. Go to work. It takes care of all worry. Transfer 2, all right, we got it. Inflammation, black pudding. Do you eat black pudding? Is black pudding blood pudding? I haven't tried it. I will. Inflammation, asking about inflammation is beyond all damage to the human body is secondary to eating a plant-based low animal fat diet. It's not a lean meat diet. I went to Mirbeau the other day, a great, amazing filet, ton of butter, a stick of butter. That's it. Get into the painting studio, the pottery studio, the music studio. Begin to write. Share your pictures, your beauty, your stories, your life. That's it. Don't you work meals a day, 1 meal a day, Rick. 1 meal, 1 snack, 1 meal, 2 snacks. But it's fatty meat every day, every way. Check out my good friend Bella, Steak and Butter Gang. Absolutely. NK test, need to have a child before. You can do NK testing. You can do all the immune testing. Absolutely, we do it all. A complete panel through Quest or LabCorp. Too much butter. You can't overdose on too much butter nor too much salt, right? But I say a stick of butter. And I go into my motion studio. I ride my bike. I do some rowing stuff. I should bring it down to the studio. It's a great place. Weightlifting after retrieval, before light weights. Listen, don't overdo it for those that are working to have a baby. Flatter him, feed him, and F him. You know that, right? And that's how you make a baby. But you got to feed them fatty foods, right? And the best is steak. Stake your life on steaks, right? And babies bacon makes babies all day long. All right, skyrocketed to health and wellness, right? We're working, let's see, I need sort of my neon sign back here, right? Calcify, that we can change it up, right? Absolutely, resveratrol supplement, it can help, but let's see, melatonin, DHEA, the CoQ10, fish oils, but eat the fatty meat. That's the very best way to get there for sure. Let's see, they help right on. NAC for sure. Let's see, your pottery above must be yours. Yes, this is some of my, let's see, this is some of my older pottery. 2004. And I learned to fly airplanes. This was my first SR-22, my first airplane over 10 years ago. And then I got a new one. And then after that, let's see if I can get this one off. Then I learned to fly jets. We're always learning new and different things, right? It's not necessary to do these things in life, but the beauty is God gave us all of these great opportunities to be creative. Do something you're afraid of, or you think, I can't do that. But don't give negative to anything in life because it negatively affects you. You want to give positivity to everyone and everything. Raw pork, yeah, absolutely. NMN, yes. Let's see. I don't remember the brand. I'll get that brand for you. And don't forget the ovarian bloom. The ovarian bloom for your fertility through molecular fertility. Stage 4 endo, R. Schmidt, been told fasting is no. Fasting is the most fantastic thing you can do for your mind and your body. Why would it be put into every spiritual text ever created? Because fasting is the most amazing thing you can ever do, right? Start taking melatonin, priming during stims. Yes, all of it is good. Be the master of your life, right? You can do fasting is lasting. Eat fatty meat, bone broth, bone marrow, liver, brains, right? All right. We're going to be doing a bone broth today. Maybe I'll do a little excerpt on it, right? Start taking the melatonin now, right? Today. Let's see. Fasting is lasting. 1 meal a day. Do a 2-day fast once a week, a 3-day fast once a month. And if you're just doing butter and bone broth, that's okay. That might be it for you, right? Absolutely. Pam Humphrey, how you doing? Good morning to you. Crazy 494. Hello, Roman. Let's see. Summer show. Hello. Follow you, Joy. Thank you. I follow you, Resonance. Absolutely. My husband and I we start with a low carb, and then we all started with low carb, right? Atkins low carb, fatty meat. That's it. I did it 20 years ago. I was in the Atkins phase, and then the paleo phase, and then the keto phase. And now we're in the Lion's way, the carnivore way. That's it every day. Men, women, young and old, children. Once you're done with the breast milk, go right to the meat way, right? The meat makes us masters and mush. They're feeding you mush. Children, tell your parents, stop buying me mush. Stop buying me candy, popcorn, cookies. Stop buying me those things. You're saying, oh, they'll only eat that. Buy your kids fatty meat, bacon, eggs, butter, beef, Kiltz's ice cream and salt for all, young and old. It doesn't matter. If you're getting Alzheimer's, dementia, or Parkinson's, go to the meat way. For every disease we have, go the meat way. It's the master. Amy Renee, how you doing? Awesome. PCOS and irregular periods cause burning urine. Inflammation causes the burning urine. Then PCOS and irregular periods is caused by a plant-based low animal fat diets. Done, right? Let's see. Kathleen from Texas. Awesome. December. Oh, you're going to travel from? Awesome. Thank you for making it possible for military families. CNY Fertility's military discounts for everyone. $39.95. I'm working to hold on the affordability. We may have to sort of nix some of our payment plans because we need people to pay, or else we got to stop them. And so people talk about, let's raise our prices. We're going to raise some, but mostly we're going to stay $39.95 for now. But that's my mission. But sometimes it's a little too busy and people can't get through the phones. Please be patient. Don't give up, right? Let's see, a jet. We all need a jet, right? But learning something different. Dr. Banerjee didn't prescribe DHEA. Try 25 to 50. It can help. We're going to work on these protocols. Melatonin, NAC. There's so many great things. N-acetyl, all these great. But do you need the supplements? You need the supplement of the gratitude attitude. My good friend, Ben Azadi. I call him doctor because, listen, we're all our own doctors. This term doctor, you're a doctor. We're all the doctors of our own lives, right? That's what I've learned. But check out my good friend, Ben Azadi. It's got some really great stuff. Gratitude is the very best supplement. I asked him, is there anything I haven't mentioned? Well, gratitude. That's you gotta enter with gratitude. If you enter with anger, judgment, negativity, worry, fear, God's gonna throw stones at you, right? Like it hurts, right? And then you're blaming other people for the problems. But my friends, you gotta start first. Let's see, use for what? For fertility. Carnivore is number one for fertility. Elk, bison, bear, moose, absolutely terrific. But you're going to go hunting those. I'm just going to go to the butcher. The butcher is your very best friend. That's it, my friends. Plants, avocados are deadly. Fruit, fiber, vegetables, seeds, nuts, fruits, honey, deadly. I'm sorry. I only give you some of those things for those that just can't figure out that they're lions yet. But once you're ready, come on over to the lion side, right? Irregular periods. Amy, Renee, Genst, good morning, good afternoon. When should ovarian PRP be done? Now. It can be done at retrieval once every month for maybe 3 months. I've been reading a little bit of adding a little bit of gonadotropins, maybe 200 units, 220 to the dosing, right? May be helpful, but Viagra may be helpful. Estrogen patches over the pills, add a little bit of letrozole, lots of things. But why? What is the one best thing? No, it's just the one that works. That's it. Thank God, 10 Turner's Grill with bison. On the menu, nice. I'll have to check it out. 1 pound of beef per day is not enough, and add more fat. Adding more fat, it's fatty meat. See, they serve you lean meat. That's not good. Helen Davis from Reno, Nevada. How you doing, my friend? Plants are the predators and we are the prey. Duh. It's duh. Every day I say duh. It's such a crazy concept and idea. Duh. Don't eliminate payment plans. I know it does. We need people to make sure they're making their payments. And we're working on a system that makes it work. Working with everyone to make it work. And again, when people can't pay, I can't pay my staff. They can't do the work. We can't do it. So I'm working to keep it going. We may be simply saying 2-year payment plan max. That's it. Have you noticed carnivore with slight high AG ratio? Let's see. AG ratio, right? Let's see. Which one? Remind me, my brain for some reason, but carnivore is a fativore. That's it. It makes everything better, right? Everything. Positive ANA titers should be doing further reproductive immunology testing and immune protocols. But number one, fatty meat, have faith. Listen, you're always going to find an immune test positive, no matter what it is. Sorry, you're always. So which protocol? 1, 2, 3, or 4, or nothing at all, but have faith. That's the very best protocol, right? Yes, please don't go away with payment plans. That's why we decided to go. We're going to keep them, Sarah. We've got to work on a way that everyone is like, hey, what can we do to help you make it better? What can we do to help you make it better? We're working to get more and more people helping to help people make their payments, please. And maybe we're going to have a donation pot for those people that maybe can help make a payment for someone, right? Help make a payment, keep Seeing Life Fertility alive, right? Not a GoFundMe account, but we want everyone to be a part of this. Some people can have more availability and others have less. And sometimes I had one person that wanted 5 years of free of financing their storage of embryos. And I'm like, well, if I give you that, how can I pay for what's there? And in your contract, you made a mistake. Well, I know we're not all perfect. Let's all work to give more, to help more people, to all of those first responders, right? Maybe we're going to make it a first responder discount for everyone, right? We should do that. But then for teachers, well, the $39.95 is the first response to officially helping everyone, right? Let's see, Steffi, fertility. This is all about a fertile life. This is the hour. Consume raw, uncooked sheep fat. Yes. Eat the fat, be fit. That's so simple. Plants are bad. Why are we told our whole life? Christy, we're told a lie our entire life, right? And the respected, eat your colors. It's deadly, 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 deadly. I'm a physician, nutritionist, immunologist, reproductive endocrinologist, a surgeon. I've learned as a surgeon that in order for you to stay off my table, eat fatty meat, stop eating plants. That's best. I know it's hard to understand. Plants are the predators. Heroin, Christy, cocaine, marijuana, nicotine, caffeine, all the things that you love, your essential oils, right? I've got to have them. Deadly. That's all I'm going to say. Christy, I too, cod liver, eat the cod liver. Ken Berry, eat the cod liver, right? Listen, when you eat fish, you're eating the fillet. That's not enough. You must eat the entire fish. Volunteer a couple hours a week to help field phone calls. Thank you, Amanda. Doing for everyone is amazing. We need more fertile volunteers. That's what we're working on, right? To help more people. That's what we're all working on. Somehow, oh, we got to pay you and then you'll style. We're working on something that's magical. As a physician, I've learned in life that there are better ways to help more people. Let's see, PRP and PRP Alexandra, awesome. Any pills to take for fertility? Well, we use lots of pills, but you want to not eat the plants, eat the bone marrow, bone broth, and fatty meat, and look at our nutritional solutions and molecular fertility. Absolutely. Carnivore, beef, butter, and eggs. Absolutely. Keep it simple and boring. My good friend Rina Alawalia, boring is better to a best life, right? Absolutely. No, our billing is working on becoming a better oil machine right now. We're working on it. We're informatics with billing experience and would live to help make sure CNY can maximize. It isn't. We're working on it, right? So much to help my work here. We need help, Brandy. Wilts, absolutely. We want to bring everyone together, bring everyone to the table to continue to make CNY fertility continue to work, right? And there's so many great fertility centers out there. Affordability, access, quality for everyone, right? Currently, we've been financing everyone. All right, 10:57, the hour of power every day. Thank you. We need it done. Thank you, Brandy. We need your help, everyone. Number one, fatty meat is the best way to live, right? And have faith in God every day. Thank you, God, Lord, creator for the day. Whatever your ancient or more modern belief system is, it's God within all of us, right? 2.5 kg away from being okay for IVF Sweden. Let's see, first meeting at the clinics a few days before Christmas. Hopes and prayers, absolutely all that. But eat fatty meat, and that's the very best. Holiday menu this year. Tips, Don Joseph, great. I'm a carnivore, thank you. I'm a carnivore. What do you have for carnivores? If you're a vegan, what do you have for vegans and vegetarians? Well, be the carnivore. Eat the meat, master your life. Don't expect anyone else to do your work. You do it. You can even show up and drink water. Thank you. Wow, it's great to be here with everyone. Nope, I ate last week. That's it. All right. An awesome, amazing day. Thank you for the Fertile Fireside Chat, being here, sharing the hour of power. I love you, my friends. bwilts at Gmail. Connect with me, and I'll lend a hand where I can. Oh, thank you, Brandy. Would you send me an email, Brandy? rkilts@cnyfertility.com. rkilts@cnyfertility.com, please. RKILTZ. Let me get this. I just watched a really great Christmas movie. Oh my God, what was it? It was so good, where she has amnesia, and it was such a great. I love Christmas movies, right? Thank you, Brandy. R. Kilt's got it right. You guys are great. Thank you for sharing. We're all co-following each other, right? We're all doing it together. And do we all make mistakes? Absolutely. Please forgive all of us humans for ever making a mistake. What can we do to make it better? Callie, let's see, cracking kilts up, right? It's like break the bones. Like, let's go break bones instead of break, but it's the bones we're eating, right? Take care. Thank you, my friends. The chat is great. I love you. I'll see you tomorrow morning, 5 a.m. every day, and 7:30, the Mighty Tribe KMT, Kilts' Mighty Tribe meets up 7:30 on Zoom Eastern Time. Awesome day, my friends. God bless you. All right. Thank you, Don. I appreciate you sharing. We're all over the place. I just shut down Instagram, and thanks everyone for sharing every single day. We're all working this journey together. Is it perfect? It's God's perfection. If you just see all of it as God's perfection, more amazing things open up every day. God bless you.